Hi, this is Sierra Kinsley with video number 6 from my 6-part video series entitled The Significant 6, Changing the Choices That Will Change Your Life. This video is all about the truth, what it is, what it isn't, and why the truth matters to you. This video will encourage you, embolden you, it will challenge you, and it quite possibly may even offend you. But if you'll keep an open mind, it can completely change you. So what is truth? Many people today believe that truth is relative, fluid, a matter of personal preference and individual design, that it is formed by public opinion, political correctness, or the status quo. But science and scripture paint a very different picture of truth. The pure, unadulterated 1828 version of Webster's dictionary defines truth as conformity to fact or reality. It also references several scriptures, including John 17:17, that states, "Thy word is truth." In fact, scripture says that Jesus is both God and truth, and that the word is both God and truth. So, follow me here. That means God is truth. And that means if God is truth, that truth then shares God's nature. And that means that truth is intrinsically perfect, pure, that it is unquestionable and unchangeable. It is absolute, not arbitrary or subjective. What do you believe? And why does the truth matter anyway? When I was a young girl, I believed the people that told me that I was stupid and ugly, that my lips were too thick and my hips were too thin, and I felt horrible about myself. When I was a young adult, I began to judge my worth and value based on my mind, the men in my life, and the money that I made. And I began making decisions based on those beliefs, many of which I would later regret. But when I became a child of God and began reading His Word, I began to understand that my value and my worth were not based on my lips or my hips or the car that I drove or the money that I made, but instead that I matter because I matter to God. When I began reading His truth and understanding that truth, I began thinking differently, speaking differently, and I began making different choices. The truth matters because, as my story proves, without the truth, you cannot identify and avoid the lies, either about yourself or your world. And the truth matters because without the truth, you cannot determine right from wrong. You have no guide to help you make right choices because you have no standard against which to judge, no compass to use in making those decisions, no authority against or with which to consult. And most important of all, the truth matters because since God is truth, if you are separated from the truth, you are separated from God. So, if the truth is so important, why do so many of us try so hard to avoid it, ignore it, or redefine it? In Focus on the Families, The Truth Project, Dr. Del Tackett says, man will exchange the truth for a lie so he can follow his inner desires. Essentially, as I stated in my book, Your Choices Matter, if we rid ourselves and our lives of absolute objective truth, we can live as we wish. Let's face it, we live in a have it your way world, and we want everything our way, even our God. But beware, you just learned how dangerous designing your own definition of truth can be. Your definition of truth is your choice, and the good news is you can change that choice. Will you choose to believe science and scripture, or something or someone else? As you're deciding, remember this: what you choose to believe doesn't change the truth, it just changes you. If you want to live the life of a true overcomer, to stay connected with your Creator, to be able to avoid the lies, to be able to discern right from wrong and have a guide to help you make right choices, then you must choose to make the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, your life coach, counselor, and guide. You must choose to believe the truth about the truth. Will you? I hope you've enjoyed video number 6. The next video that I'll be doing will be on a completely different subject, but I think you'll really enjoy it. So stay tuned. God bless you, and I will see you next time.